Yeah, she be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, ready, 18, ready.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Got it with Smith and Jigba. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 12.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Ready?
And the Seahawks first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready? Crack all 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Get it! 6, ready?
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches.
Alert! Alert! Let's go!
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Browns first down.
Touching it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trap 52!
Now Sanders to throw on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gravity Lions! Stop! Tag! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let go!
From the gun, it's Shador. This pass caught by Judy. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Okay, ready?
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Warrior 70! Cougar 19!
Again, it's Sanders. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the
Sanders going to throw again. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for him.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up third and 10.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
Ready.
To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. The extra point is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Luntz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Come on. 60-6. 60-6. Ready.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Here we go.
Smith-Njigba, man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. You get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Now a deep ball here for Collins. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Sampson's going to run it out of the gun. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Okay.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go! Ready.
To throw is Sanders. And this is It'll set up a fourth down. And that is no good. He missed it. And this stays a 2-score game. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. 1st and 10. They go play action now with Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in front.
And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that
letters without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America. With flick sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name?
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Come on, come on. Set. Set 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here's Sanders to throw. Exited. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And like, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break. Alert. Go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard touchdown brings up second and 4.
From the 29, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Sanders will throw it. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Ready.
Now Shador, he'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Trying to run here with Sampson. He's going to have a Browns first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
7-yard gain. That's good. Browns first down. First and
Let's go
10
now.
at the 31-yard line.
Cowboy.
Now it's Sanders. They'll go left side here and complete this one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Opportunity here to make up for that fumble return from earlier. They have it first and goal.
Let's go.
Now Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack. But you
that one, take it in. Mason Fuji. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. And the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
46-yard line.
Play action. It's Milroe. Forced to his right. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Reverse carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. There. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Escaping to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On third down, Milroe. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Go! Past the 60, past the 60.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Check, pass.
On first down, here's Sampson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second and 8.
Come on, 70 range, 70 range. 18, 5.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard
line. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Intended for Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready. Dragon 60. Ready. From
the gun, it's Shador. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man who tried to hook up with that. Third down coming up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
On third down, Sanders. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll go play action with Milroe. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Now a toss play, running left. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Enviable spot to operate from. His second in inches. Now done. Here's a run up the gut. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
In the middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Come on. 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Isaiah Pacheco now. He'll bring it out of his end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Count. Ready.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll run. He'll try the left side out. He'll get about 2. Kamari Lassiter there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Finding room at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
39-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Panther 60. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. As Shador on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Sanders. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Quick throw taken in. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
60 Maverick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Brown's going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Panther 11. Tag.
Throwing again is Sanders. Rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him, and it leads to an incompletion. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw play, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
8 yards.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready, steady.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd down, 3 to go.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Take this in, back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll give it to Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. Gets a pickup of 3.
Ready, ready.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Sampson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 29.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Browns 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. He ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Once again, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Ready, check.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Dragon 6, 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Tag, ready, 68.
Now, Bidwell, this is designed run, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Reno, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. It is 2nd and 9.
19. Come on. Hey, go.
Now, Shador. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He'll buy time left. That is hard. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. Sanders going to throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
On play action, Shador. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. To try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There's nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
It's good.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Come on.
They run with Walker. And he is not going to get away. He might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They motion a receiver right. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Carson Schlesinger. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. His fourth TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ready. Trying to start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Let's go now.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
And we all like to see to go. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now. Take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories in a row.